Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Manly Battleships YouTube channel, where we're going to try a new thing while we're in between podcast projects. I don't know. We're calling it Last Week in Geek. It's like current events, but we're not calling it that. It's
lame.
It's exactly the same, but we're not calling it that. Are y'all ready to jump into it? Here's a quick update on Manly Battleships affairs. We just got Sekiro announced, which is in August. Hooray! It's good to know that far ahead. We got a bunch of cons that we just signed with and are awaiting the official announcement as well, all the way through the beginning of 2020. You'll be happy to know we're still going to be in business at that point. Coming up next, we only have Kogara-Con this coming Saturday. And then we got a nice big gap where we hope to be working on things. And again, we're keeping it a little low tech in the meantime. But then we have big Colossal Prime at the end of May into the beginning of June. But other than that, what you can expect from us in the next couple of weeks is the continued experiment with our YouTube channel, when you will probably see 2 or 3 videos a week.
Yeah.
Maybe. The reviews worked out, so, we love to hear from you. So if there's something else that you think that we'd like to explore in the meantime, feel free to leave a comment below. In the meantime, hit subscribe and maybe share it with your friends so we get better statistics.
Let us know if you like our stuff. That really helps us out too, because it lets us know what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong.
I mean, you can also disagree with us, and then I'll hash it out for like 2 hours in the middle of the night and then ignore you. I'm not quoting from past experience. So let's go to the actual news portion of what we're going to talk about tonight.
All right, go ahead and start us off.
We have been informed, and by informed I mean Roxy told me, that the Steven Universe soundtrack, the second album, is finally coming out.
This Friday, in fact. I am usually on top of the ball when it comes to Steven Universe music, because I absolutely love it. But this one caught me off guard. So, it's coming out this Friday. Go ahead and pick it up. Digital download and all that fun stuff, and streaming as well. Because,
we don't need physical media anymore. There wasn't just a major company that's like, yeah, we're going to take away all your digital content.
It's fine.
Why isn't that on the news list?
You're an old fogey. And they've also announced the possibility of karaoke soon as well. So that's going to be interesting.
Oh, that thing that we can make ourselves. Okay. Well, what's next on the list?
Well, thanks to Sekiro's video game, there's this interesting old controversy that's come back up in the news. Do you have easy mode, or do you get good? Since Sekiro doesn't have an easy mode, game journalists were talking about, we need accessibility options and blah, 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 and people have been hashing it out just like last time.
Game journalism. My favorite moment in game journalism was when some guy mentioned that he used cheat codes to do his review. And I was like, oh. Game journalism, everybody!
For the win!
K-pop news! I don't know why we're talking about K-pop either. We had a really great K-pop episode, so of course we're going to keep talking about K-pop. Why not? K-pop, Blackpink, which is a major K-pop group that Roxy likes, or something.
Female girl group.
Is doing their big YouTube premiere what day?
No, they already had it. They had the biggest YouTube premiere of all time. YouTube premiere being one of these new YouTube features that you can use to schedule a video and watch it live with everybody else.
I mean, everyone else who uses YouTube knows, I think. Maybe. No, actually, I have no idea either. It's just this random feature that just sticks on the right side of the channel. And it's like, use this! And I'm like, I don't know what it does.
Well, that aside, it currently has over 130 million views. So it's pretty successful as a video.
Not as many as Bitch Lasagna, but more than congratulations.
Are you ranking everything by Pewdiepie videos?
Maybe.
We actually have a little bit of an update from a previous current event about Idris Elba. He's actually not replacing Deadshot in Suicide Squad 2. He is playing in a whole new character. We have no news on who the new character is, Just that he won't be playing Deadshot. So that's going to be interesting to see and what they do with the Deadshot character since Will Smith isn't coming back.
Kill him off. What else are they going to do?
Oh, yeah.
It's DC.
Well, then again, it's probably just as simple as Amanda Waller. Beep.
I mean, they're going to do it in a completely non-gritty way. Because Suicide Squad isn't a gritty movie.
Someone's still salty. I'm not going to go into the balance about Suicide Squad and whether or not it was gritty or not, just that it was a little bit more well-rounded than some of their old movies.
The new mockumentary series, What We Do in the Shadows, which is featuring vampires in the modern world trying to deal with human society, of which they know nothing, has premiered and has 2 episodes that are now available for viewing. And according to Roxy, they're pretty great. I saw like one moment at the tail end of the episode right before we came in here.
I've watched both the episodes, and I'm telling you, it's vampires a la Office style. It's hilarious. Go watch it. You won't regret it.
That presumes that we thought that The Office was hilarious.
Well, I actually don't find The Office hilarious. I'm more talking about film effects, the way they shoot the
Oh, do they do cutaways?
Yes, they do cutaways.
Hooray! Cutaways. They're the funniest thing on modern television.
No, it actually is really funny, and not because of the cutaways. There are very serious moments that are funny. Anyways, moving on to our last little bit of news here.
It's not the last.
Okay, it's the last bit of geeky news and relevant news, Panda. Borderlands 3 is getting review bombed on Steam, and mostly because of 2K's kind of controversial decision to
Kind of controversial.
It is, I mean, I don't feel it's that controversial, but a lot of people feel it's controversial decision to be exclusive with the Epic Games Store. Of course, I've been told that certain people find it kind of funny that there's a reason why they're going to the Epic Games Store, since Steam seems to not care about, taking up off-topic reviews.
That's not to say that there aren't other controversies with Steam too. So
there's a lot of controversies with Steam, but it's not ingratiating itself.
The greater debate about Steam, Epic, origin and the future of PCs, we kind of touched on that once, but we're not going to get more deeply into it right now. What you need to know is that you can't trust the reviews at the moment.
Of anything. Games, movies, no.
Hey, Alita's reviews are fine. They're on point.
Well, that's because Alita was pretty good, but that's another topic we talked about. So, what is your last bit of not actually last week in geek news?
Well, there's 2 things we need to mention here because we didn't get a chance to mention it on the last video, which is PewDiePie is back at number 1 with a nearly 500,000 person lead.
And wasn't it all thanks to congratulations?
More or less.
Yeah.
The greatest April Fool's joke in the history of YouTube. March 31st it goes up. April 1st. Congratulations.
I'm just surprised it's lasted this long, really. I just don't understand where he's getting all these subscribers from.
I like the commentary that he had on his one video following that, where it was like, they filmed that like 5 months ago. Mm-hmm. And then it was like, oh, when's this going to happen? Oh, it's time. Oh, I spoke too soon. I have to make another video for 100 million. Or something. Tell you what, if he makes 100 million, I'll even buy a sweatshirt. That'll be fine. I'll do that. Yeah. And then he's already said it. They have permission to pass once he gets 100 million. And finally, the last thing I wanted to talk about tonight was, it's been a thing for a while, but it recently came back up in the news and specifically in my news feed. In Chernobyl and the area surrounding Chernobyl, which, as you should all know, was the heavily irradiated area following a big fire, which, funnily enough, just saw a trailer. They're making a new movie about the Chernobyl disaster.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That actually looks very interesting.
So that's a relevant reason to bring this back up.
Okay.
What you need to know, however, is that there are these irradiated animals spread out through, Chernobyl as well as other areas of Ukraine in proximity. And in this case, what we have are irradiated half dog, half wolf hybrids. They're great. Half wolf, half dogs, just running around in abundance. I just want to go up and pet them on their little heads. The best way I can say this, and to just sum it all up here with one word, I think that these half dog, half wolf hybrids are rad.
What century are you living in? Rad? That being said, from what I understand... Oh.
That's all we have to talk about. So, we'll see you next time. Watch for the next video sketch on Wednesday.
See you later.